man, look, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know what order I'm gonna release these videos, but my subscriber goal is 200. So I just appreciate all the support on my last videos and the subscribers. I'm at 103. Thank you for that. Like, comment, and subscribe. Uh, man, today we're here to talk about Dr. Disrespect. He's cooked. He is cooked. He is truly cooked. Truly, truly, truly cooked. He's done for. And, you see the statement. You see the statement. You see the statement. And he said, I was talking to a minor. And, some parts were a bit sexual, but I didn't have any intent to meet up or da 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 da. And, I like that he came out and said it, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like, this statement is, I don't know. I wouldn't have released this. And I ain't gonna hold you. Because it just sounds crazy. And I'm gonna tell you why it sounds crazy. I think because we don't know, and I watched a couple videos and stuff like that to get information on it. I don't know if he knows that she was 17 at the time when he was texting her, right? And I don't know if he knows that. And he just thought he was cheating on his wife. But he didn't say that in his statement, which is because if I was texting somebody and I thought they were 18 of age, and they are actually 17 and I found out afterwards, I would put that in my statement. Because if I thought they were 18, then I'm not a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't say that, which is crazy to me. And another crazy thing is, like, his company dropped him. The dev company, the game company he was with, he got dropped, right? And it was pretty quick. And usually that doesn't happen. But I saw a tweet from the top dude, and he was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing. Anybody talks to minors about anything. And so really, Dr. Disrespect is cooked. I don't think that's not why I'm making this video. It's not really to talk about Dr. Disrespect at all. But he's cooked. Like, he's done. Even if it came out and said that he didn't know she was 17, like, his little core fan base, he would probably still lose some fans, but he would still have a core fan base. But the other people, like, it would take a little bit for them to come back. But if she was 17 and he knew, and he's a pedophile, like, actually, like, that's just sad. And I couldn't imagine, like, being a pedophile and, like, can I even say pedophile? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I couldn't imagine, like, actually being like, liking kids. I couldn't imagine it and just destroying my life. I don't know how you recover for something like this. I don't know how you recover. I don't know. Like, I would commit in a video game. I would commit in a video game. I would. Like, I could never. I couldn't look at my family. Like, I couldn't look at my family or friends. I couldn't go in public and just, like, you're a pedophile. Like what? Like, oh my God, it sucks. I just hope that he didn't know she was 17 for him, because, if she was, then he's gonna get what he gets. But if not, I would hate a man that's not a pedophile be called a pedophile. And that's really what this video is about. I don't like, especially with there's more discussion on this is coming from, like, the Drake and Kendrick stuff. And, like, I don't like when people put labels on people, like, serious life changing, career ending labels on people, and they don't have evidence for that. I don't. Or they have, like, it's not even like they have evidence, but, like, it could be disproven, but they don't really look at that. It's just like people are just going in with their own biases, and they, like, have an opinion, and they only go and get the information that supports that opinion. They get some information separate of that opinion, and they get lost in the sauce. Or not hating on a person, or, like, for example, being a pedo, like, people have a really weird like for certain stuff, if you're even kind of associated with it, you know, you just get rolled off. Like you get something that would take a lot of evidence, that usually you would take a lot of evidence. It's just a little, and it could be like some weird stuff. Like it could be something a little weird, and it's just automatic. It's automatic, and which is weird to me. It's I don't get that, because if you were to label somebody like, this is serious. Like, for example, in the Supreme Court, when when the Supreme Court makes a ruling on, say, something like your First Amendment right to free speech, right? When they make a ruling on that, to if they had to make a ruling and it was to limit your right to free speech, right? They were to do that. I just realized why my camera was shaking. But if they were to, we'll focus in and out. Sorry about that tangent, but if they were to make a ruling on that to limit what you could say, like with your freedom of speech, that would be a very high burden. It would be strict scrutiny, which is the highest burden of the court, of the Supreme Court, which is they made three. It's I forgot what the first one is: intermediate and then strict scrutiny. Right, I forgot what the first one is, but each level, it's a test. It's harder to pass because, and so since your First Amendment right is an amendment, and like you'd have to, like, it's an amendment, like you're right, you're guaranteed, like you have to use strict scrutiny to limit that, right? And so for me, calling somebody a pedo, that's strict scrutiny. Like I need evidence. I need clear evidence. I need that you're, before I write you off. I need to know, right? I need to know, right? And for example, in the Drake and Kendrick beef, like, I had an argument with somebody, and like they told me, right? They were like, Drake, you know what I'm saying? He's a pedo, da, 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 the girl on the stage, 17, da, 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 the Millie Bobby Brown stuff, right? And so my counter for the Millie Bobby Brown stuff was like, I like interviews on television where she's like, where she like describing a relationship, and she's like, nothing weird happened. And the person told me that, they told me that doesn't, like, if she said that, that's what she's supposed to say. Like, and that's, and that should be 100%, right there should prove 100% that you're biased in some way or fashion. Either you don't like the person or you have some type of bias towards the incident committed. Because if I tell you that somebody refuted a opinion you have, somebody in that situation, and they tell you that did not happen, and you do not believe that person, but if that person would have came out and said bad things about Drake, you would be saying that back. You would be like, you see what she said? That is 100%. You are 100% biased. 100% biased. And you need to reevaluate, like, how you're thinking about stuff in your mind. Because because that just doesn't make sense. And you shouldn't be writing people off for something so serious that you don't have crazy evidence. Like, we need, Doc, he's cooked. He admitted it. He's cooked. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm looking for right here. Like, this is what we need. He's cooked. He admitted to it. He's cooked. He's cooked. If this is true, he's cooked. This is what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for some like vague stuff that looks kind of weird, but is like doesn't prove nothing. Like, you can't tell me. Like, now, if this is true, we can call him a pedo. But that's if it's true. Like, that's the whole point. And so I don't like doing that to people. And so, you know what I'm saying? Some people say, like, if you ever talk to a minor, if you ever text a minor and you're over, like, that's automatic. Like, bro, like, that makes no sense in my mind. Like, how is talking to somebody automatically make you a pedophile? That makes no sense to me. Like, I just can't understand it. Like if it like I've been seeing all this stuff with people coming out being a pedo. Like if I was a male, I would never coach a girls basketball team, a girls nothing, because a little girl can, because if I talk to a minor, like I'm all like do you like the stuff people say is like, if you how are you even talk why are you even talking to a like with the Drake stuff. Like Drake is famous. He's talking to other famous people. Drake has the experience of being famous. He can help other famous people out. Like, right? If they're famous, like he can help them in their fame. Like these people are famous. Like I don't think people understand. Like these people are famous. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like famous people help famous people. That's what they do. And even in general, like if I was to talk to a minor and it was a girl and I was giving her advice or something, like as long as I'm not talking about no sexual stuff or nothing like that, I'm just giving some advice or something like there's nothing wrong with that. But people see like a like somebody talking to a minor, a dude, older dude talking to a minor girl, and it's like people are like automatic like pedophile, and that to me is just weird. It's weird. If you think just talking to a minor makes you a pedophile and you're a dude and like you might actually be a pedophile. You might actually like kids, because I don't get why if I'm just talking to somebody, just regular conversation, I'm talking to somebody, regular conversation. I'm nothing sexual pops up, none of that pops up, right? I don't see why you automatically go to I don't. And it's just like it's weird to me that people think that way. It's weird. Now the doctor did. I'm not saying what Doctor Disrespect did is obviously this is not what I'm saying. He said sexual stuff was coming up and the conversations were inappropriate. That's get rid of. Pack him up. Pack him up. Pack him up. I'm not here to defend no pedophiles. Pack him up. But for stuff like that, I need proof. Like I need 100%. And this is why I don't like Believe All Women. That's why I don't like Believe All Women, because you saw that case of the dude who was he's gonna get drafted, but the girls like she accused him of raping her, and yeah, she accused him of raping her and whatever. But there were messages that came out during the trial that said that with her and her friends that they were setting him up, like they got him. He's set up, right? And this is why I don't like. I used to have arguments with people like Believe All Women. I'm like, bro, you shouldn't believe anybody. You shouldn't believe all of nobody. You shouldn't. Like, there should always be a distrust of if somebody's telling you something, you should listen. You should have an open ear and listen. But you should always be like you should always be evaluating that information. You should never take nothing nobody says just accept that. And that's what Believe All Women has become. I don't know if it started that way, but really that's what it has become. And I understand why Believe All Women is a thing. I do. Because in the past, women, people you covered up sexual assault. But we don't live in that time. That's not a time we live in. We live in a time opposite of that. If anybody says anything, it's just automatic. You get rolled off. And I don't like that. I don't. It's for serious stuff like rape and pedo and like being racist and stuff like that, and murder, and for serious stuff like that. I need 100%. I need evidence. I need proof before I write somebody off. That's what I need. And I don't like you get a little bit and you just write the person. I just dislike it. I just don't understand it. And it just, I don't know. It just makes me feel weird and like really scared, because this could happen to me. Like this could happen to me. And I'm saying I'm like texting underage girls or nothing like that. I'm not. But I'm not. And it'll never, like, you know what I'm saying? People say that and then the clip come out. That'll never happen to me. So I'm not doing none of that. But I'm just saying, like, in general, like I could do something and people just jump to the worst conclusion and just write me off, and just my career could be over. And I'm not saying that's what happened with the Dr. Disrespect situation. He's cooked. He admitted it. He's cooked. He's cooked. And I know there are going to be people in the comments talking about if, oh, you're supporting it. I'm not. And I like, and that really bothers me. Like, I'm not. I'm not. Just like anybody in the comments that says, oh, you're supporting a pedo, I'm not. But Dr. Disrespect is cooked. And I don't support R. Kelly. I don't even like listening to R. Kelly's music because it's just weird to me. It's just weird to me. It is. And I'm the type of person who believes you should be able to listen to the art over the person. I think the art and the person is separated, unless in the art they're talking about what they did. You know, R. Kelly talking about the Pied Piper. But even listening to R. Kelly, it's weird to me. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to support, but at the same time, I'm not about to just like. I need like if you show me, I need to write somebody off. And people in the comments gonna be like, "Oh, you're a pedo." No, I'm not. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you said I'm gonna chastise you in the comments because I'm not. I'm not. But I just don't like the something is serious and you just write people off. I don't like that. And so, agree or disagree, comment section, put that in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, go to 200 subscribers. I appreciate the support.